everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tara. It's so good to see you guys here today. I'm excited. This is the last reading of the day. We're going with Leo today. I think it's Leo after Cancer. Should be Leo. Alright, if you resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. For some of you guys, my body is aching. I think some of you guys are really focusing on surrendering to this deep healing that's dying to come out and be faced by you. It's almost as if you've been trying to run from it or handle this healing bit by bit. So it's not like all a flood, or it's not like a flood rushing in. You wouldn't be able to handle that. It's more of like bits and pieces that you were able to take on at a time. And it's almost as if every time you deal with whatever this pain is, you just get stronger, you get faster, you get better, you heal so well. Healing looks so good on you. It really does. We're starting off with a strength here. This is the card that fell last. Let's start with the Six of Cups. Some of you guys, like I'm saying, it's a lot of going back to the past, and allowing yourself to feel things you haven't felt in a very long time. It's also about being honest about some low self-esteem issues or programming that was given to you when you were a kid. For some of you guys, I felt like I've mentioned this in other readings before, you felt like you've never been accepted, or you had to hide genuine, loving, such gentle versions or parts of yourselves because you were not accepted. It's almost as if you were like born in a house with pack of wolves, and these wolves knew that you were the weakest link, so they had to get rid of this genuine version, loving inner child version of you, so that you could survive in the world, or you could thrive, or you could, whatever. For whatever reason, for some of them it was just pure jealousy. For some of them, they really felt that you genuinely felt that you would not survive society with how harsh society really is. Or that's what you were led to believe, right? You got the Three of Wands in reverse. Again, it's almost as if this talks about partnership, communication. It talks about turning your dreams into a reality. It's all about like progression, going from 2 to 3, right? 2 to 3 is progression. It's going somewhere. It's turning dreams into reality. But what I'm getting here, because it's in reverse, what I'm getting more here is like you weren't able to move on or move forward in a specific stage, right? Because then you get the star, and then the moon, the things that you just weren't able to see in this situation. It's almost as if, like I said, when you heal, a real authentic version of yourself gets exposed, right? And so it's contrary of what you've been taught to believe, which is to guard up, close up, do not give people a chance, be harsh, be closed up, right? If you're that version, then you'll survive, right? You'll survive and thrive. But because you're doing enough healing, the more authentic version of you keeps coming up. And you know what I'm realizing here? Some of you guys have had to do some deep delving here, and you hit a brick wall. Like I said, you couldn't take on the healing as fast as you did, or in the amount that you did. You just took bits and bits, right? Because when you really got to the nitty gritty of it, what you're realizing is you cannot you can't accept yourself, or you can't bring this wall down because you're afraid of what you're going to see on the other side. For some of you guys lied to yourselves, and you kept saying that, oh, well, if I show this version of myself, or if I expose this version of myself, this really vulnerable, raw, childlike version of myself, people were not going to accept it. My family wasn't going to like me, whatever. It was like that could have been the initial thing, but because you never healed that, it got to the point where you told yourself that lie, which is a lie. It's reprogramming. That's all it is, right? It's programming. Sorry, it's what it is. The reprogramming here, or the truth here is, it's like you can't even accept that the more authentic, vulnerable version of you is the right thing, because you don't even know what's behind the wall. You done closed it off for so long. The truth is, you're just afraid. You're afraid of what you're gonna see. That's one. And two, you're afraid that you may not like what's to happen if you were to tear down that wall. Because you got strength. This is the card that came out last, but it actually came out in front of the Six of Cups, which is the beginning of the deck. Look at how closed this person is. There's gentleness. This person looks really gentle, but because it's so guarded, it's so closed off, it's so rough, it's so protective. It's protective energy. It's resentment energy. It's almost as if it's saying, it's almost as if you told yourself that lie about not accepting who you are, or people wouldn't accept you who you are, because really you think you're not going to accept yourself for who you are. Some of you guys, I'm getting really, really like deep sadness, because it almost seems like your inner child's the one that took the beating on that one. It's almost as if it's just been abandoned and left there or forsaken for so long that it's like you can no longer deny it because it wants to come out. And you realize life's just not fun if you leave that aspect behind, that part of self behind. It just isn't. It will never be. You will never be whole, sane, or complete without your most vulnerable versions of yourself. You just can't. It's almost as if the darkness, right? The moon and then the star, right? It's almost as if your dark aspects or the parts that protect you they will not be one happy family. Even if they attempted, because they have attempted. Some part of you has attempted to shut this inner child version of you up for years and thought that it could still thrive that way, but you're realizing that every part of you is breaking down because of the fact that your inner child needs to be let out. Just because you're doing the healing, you're realizing that you cannot keep going the way you're going. You cannot keep living the way you're living. You cannot keep avoiding exposing the truest version of yourself. You cannot keep doing it. It's too painful. Some of you guys, your body is in so much pain. Your mind is in so much pain. Your heart is in so much pain because it's blocked off. For some of you guys, it's as simple as just being honest with what you like and who you are. I think that if you gave yourself a chance, you would like the person that you are. But at the same time, if you do accept that this is who you are, I don't think there's anybody out there that would ever judge you as harsh as you do to yourself. So to me, it's almost as if saying, if you know that you're this specific, if you are this person, if you are this character trait, if this is how you like to live your life, but you don't accept yourself for it, what's the point? Either way, you're still liking what you like and you are who you are. So what's the point of denying that when you should just accept it and thrive? More power to you because you know who you are. More power to you because you're accepted. More power to you because you're forgiving and loving. After all, the divine never said that it didn't accept you or love you. Society made that bullshit up. The truth is you are the one who holds that power. Do you choose to keep, just set yourself free? Open up, close, just drop the walls. Love yourself whole, sane as you are. Or even the parts of you that you feel are insane. Could you love yourself at your lowest of your lowest? Could you love yourself at your most vulnerable? Could you? Or do you want to keep, there's no other option. You can't keep closed off because, as we see here, you've done too much healing at this point. It's inevitable. This wall's going to come down regardless whether you like it or not. You could either fight your way to drop this, or you can just allow it to come in and set yourself free. Because ultimately, that's what your body's been craving. It's freedom. Your heart's been craving freedom. Your mind's been craving freedom. It's scared, but that's all it really cares for. Acceptance, love, forgiveness, and freedom. These are the things that just dominate your area. This is the stage you're at. You're just ready to move the fuck on from the same programming that the same lies you've told yourself your whole life. It's not working for you anymore, and you realize that, and which is why you want to essentially move on. Heal, cry, accept, forgive, and love. Love yourself enough to be you and not give a shit what anybody else thinks, especially you, the most judgmental part of yourself. Okay? Because that's not helping. So, anyways, you're ready. You've hit a big milestone. You're ready. You're ready to be a happier you. Congratulations. That's all I have for you, my Leo. Take care.